Hi, welcome everyone to the Teaching Kitchen here at the Wellness and Integrative Oncology Suite, third floor of Hillman Cancer Center. We're coming live today to show you an avocado berry smoothie. My name is Angela Zaccanini. I'm the registered dietitian here. And this is Danielle Petrina. You can talk about yourself and your title.
I'm the project manager for the program / Angie's assistant.
Yes.
So it's been a lot of fun. We opened our doors here late spring, so right around 1st of May.
Yep.
So we're really excited to bring this to you. A little bit about our space and our program. So our program is all about symptom management, quality of life. It is under the direction and supervision of Dr. Lainey Francis, who is a medical oncologist and hematologist. So we use integrative therapies such as acupuncture, oncology massage, yoga, meditation, exercise, and cooking to help combat symptoms such as nausea, fatigue, anxiety, depression. So anything that you're not really wanting to use a pharmaceutical for, you can come here for us. So we are located within Hillman Cancer Center, as Angela said. If you're ever interested in learning more about us, you can find us on the Hillman Cancer Center site. So we're really excited about this offering in the Teaching Kitchen. Just a quick heads up. Starting September 8th, yes, the week of September 8th, we are going to be bringing 2 cooking classes to you per week. So one will be Wednesday, 9 a.m. The second will be Friday at noon. And it'll be the same recipe both times. But if you want to join us live, you're welcome to do that. Also, we will be offering a virtual exercise class. That'll be Fridays at 8:30. So all of these classes are virtual, and you will be able to find the recording on UPMC's YouTube channel. Okay, Ange, kick us off.
Yep.
I'm super pumped about this today.
Yes. So we have 2 different blenders coming at you. Danielle was nice enough to bring us this baby bullet.
Yes.
We also have a Vitamix, which is more of the pricey high-end option for a blender. You don't necessarily have to have something like this. So we're going to show you the difference and show you that you can prepare the same recipe with different options as an equipment. So the recipe today is the avocado berry smoothie. And this is a good creamy consistency. It's just all about the mouthfeel, I feel, for this, because, you know, people ask me like, oh my gosh, why would you put avocado in a
it's
smoothie?
so good.
It's so good. You're getting a ton of healthy fats. And then of course you're getting antioxidants, vitamin C, different vitamins through the berries. So we're using today strawberries and blueberries. The recipe, besides the avocado and the berries, it does call for peach nectar. Now, peach nectar, you told me this was a little hard to find. Tell us a little about this.
So we're always trying to go to different grocers for you guys, just so you can, hear different things, see different things, understand our products a little bit more. So this, we couldn't find that. We found this at Whole Foods. It was pretty hard to find. I think, did it call for peach nectar or was it something else?
Peach nectar.
Was it peach
but
nectar?
A can of it, which
but a can, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so we couldn't find a can, so we found this
in a giant liter.
And it's giant liter. And Angie's going to talk to you because Ange got me reading labels and trying to understand them better. And really, paying attention to the sugar intake, the ingredients. So I looked at this and I still bought it, even though I believe the added sugars is pretty high. It's 31 total sugars, but the added sugar is 19 grams. So I have a young toddler at home, so we're really into sugar content because she has a hard time sleeping. So I'm always looking at the sugar, and Angie's really guided me, just helping with that. So, this is great. There's not that much in the recipe. It tasted sweet, but me personally, I wanted a substitute. So
So yes, the peach nectar is higher in sugar, and the ingredients go first as peach puree, water. The third ingredient is sugar. So that added sugar content is a little bit high. We're looking for something less than 5 grams of added sugar. But keep in mind, this is for an 8-ounce portion. So that's a large portion, and you're not going to be utilizing an 8-ounce portion for this particular recipe. So the sugar is high, and that's one thing I didn't like about this recipe of the avocado berry smoothie. So some alternatives. You can just use a juice, 100% fruit juice. You could use just a regular milk, a plant-based milk. You can even use water if you prefer, just to thin it out a little bit. Sometimes without a liquid consistency, it tends to be thicker. So depending on what kind of consistency you like your smoothie.
What about if you just have some peaches laying around that you need to get rid of?
Fresh peaches, absolutely. But again, it's not gonna have that thin.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this recipe doesn't call for any other liquid except for the peach nectar. So we're gonna use a peach yogurt, low fat. Again, you could use just a plain Greek yogurt if you preferred to lessen that sugar content.
I didn't look at that label when I bought that.
Yep. So yogurt. I get this question a lot because people are like, why do you always promote yogurt as this healthy snack when really it's packed with sugar?
Yeah.
So keep in mind, it's dairy products. So carbohydrates are found in dairy products. But if it comes with any added fruit, any flavors, this tends to be higher in sugar and added sugars at that. So that's why I always encourage a plain Greek yogurt. It's 3 times the amount of protein, but also low in sugar. Now, keep in mind, it's still going to have sugar because it's a dairy product.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the content of those added sugars that we, have an issue with.
Yeah.
So this recipe has a lot of sugar, natural sugar, fructose coming from the fruit that we have in the ingredients. So to limit the additional added sugars, you can omit the peach nectar, which we're actually going to do.
Yeah.
And then just choose a plain yogurt, because you really don't need the vanilla or peach flavoring. It has a ton of flavor by itself.
When we made this here during our practice session, we did one round with the peach nectar and one without. And it was fine. It's more about the consistency, like you said, like it had a little bit more of that tart sweet taste, but it was more about the consistency.
And to me, honestly, I think that peach nectar made it a little too sweet.
Yeah. I mean, guys, this avocado, do it.
Yes.
Do it at home. It is so good. And especially like how many times you're like, I didn't use my avocados.
I know.
This is where you use it. It's so easy. It's easy on your blender. So you don't have the Premier Vitamix and you just have like my little bullet over here. It'll be fine and it'll blend really easily for you.
Absolutely. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. First you're going to do is cut your avocado. So what I do with my avocado is just cut right down the center. And this is where I wish we had our
I know, I'm going to move this real quick for you.
overhead,
Overhead
camera. So I cut down the middle and kind of just slide it around the pit. Okay. So you get this nice even cut and you just twist it.
Wow.
And here we go.
Beautiful.
A beautiful avocado in half. And then to get the pit out is a little more difficult. You're supposed to be able to put the knife right in there and twist it, but this isn't happening. So you're going to just get a spoon, and toss the pit out. The thing is, you might end up losing a little bit of the fruit. So that's why when your knife isn't getting caught into the actual pit and you can twist and pull it out, you are going to have to just kind of dig in with a spoon and get that out. Okay,
You didn't do that.
No.
You did good.
And then it's so like, the healthy fat in there makes it so slippery and slimy. The first time I ever cut an avocado, I was like, okay, I need YouTube. I had no idea how to cut an avocado correctly.
I love it.
So now keep in mind too, with the Vitamix and the baby bullet, you may need different texture or size, consistency of whatever you're throwing into the blender.
Yeah.
So with the avocado, I'm going to cut down vertically in straight lines and then horizontally. So they're going to be in little like chunk type cubes, and be careful not to cut too deep through the skin because then you're going to cut yourself.
I'm so
And
glad you're
we
doing it.
don't want to do that.
No. So Anne, why don't we keep the same consistency for both?
Yep.
And then we'll just see how Baby Bullet holds up against the all-knowing, all-superior Vitamix. Insert dramatic music.
Okay, so Danielle, do you want to add some ice to our Vitamix, please? So it calls for a half a cup of ice, again, depending on, yes,
Okay.
there's a scooper in there.
I know, but I just wanted to put the right amount of
Sure.
ice in, that's all.
So depending on if you like your smoothie really cold, you want a little bit thinner consistency, you can add as much or as little ice as you want. It does call for half a cup. So then we're going to throw in the avocado. So what you do, once it's already cut vertically and horizontally, you literally just gonna squeeze the skin with your hand, and it's gonna come out in these little cubes.
You're so short.
I know, I'm literally, I need one of those stools. Everywhere.
Really tall over here, you know?
Like in my apartment, I have a stool in every closet.
Yeah,
I
you
usually
have
like
to.
pull out every room, you know? Okay, so we have the avocado. We are going to add a cup of strawberries. And these were cut by our wonderful student. And we removed the stems, obviously. But besides that, we didn't cut it anymore. These are completely whole. So we're gonna throw this in.
I think I put a whole cup of ice in there just for the record.
You did.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just to cool it down and, okay, 1 cup of berries as well. And again, keep in mind that you can add whatever.
It didn't work, so.
Whatever type of fruit you want.
You're the best. Yeah, can you just use your hands?
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
I washed. I know that one.
Okay. Nice.
It looks so
colorful.
pretty.
Yes. All right, so then we are gonna use 1 full carton. So it does say 6 ounces. That's exactly what this portion is. So we're just gonna spoon.
Do you need another spoon?
No, I'll use that
Okay.
one.
Do you want a paper towel?
It's all gonna be.
I know, I was-
anyway,
yeah.
you know?
I'm just trying to be a good helper.
Thank you.
I don't
I
want fire,
truly-
you know? Not today, at least.
Okay.
Excited about the yogurt.
Yes.
Okay.
The yogurt, and then
Do you need some of this?
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And what we loved about this recipe was the cinnamon.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
guys, avocado, cinnamon. This is game changing, I feel like.
yes. So a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1 full teaspoon of the vanilla extract.
I feel like I have to constantly read recipes when it comes to teaspoon, tablespoon.
I know, I do have to look at it like 4 different times.
Yeah, there you go. This is open for you.
But what's good about cooking is it's not baking. You don't have to have
Yes.
exact measurements and your, recipe is flat or, oh my gosh, I don't know how many times I've baked and it's like. it's
I
not
know,
good.
my mom kicked me out of the kitchen a long time ago with baking. I just don't have the patience for it. Ooh. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm
Okay.
gonna load you up here.
Now you're adding it to this, right?
Yep, we're just gonna do it, we're gonna blend it first. You think it's all gonna fit in there?
I don't know.
You think I should do like?
Maybe do a smaller portion.
I'll just like take out a couple. All right.
And keep in mind, I believe
You're
this
gonna
is
do the
making,
avocado? I'm not stabbing myself. you
Yeah.
know?
this is making 2 servings. So if you cut the recipe in half, obviously that's something you're just preparing for yourself. Okay. Do you want to add the cinnamon?
Yeah.
And the extract or the yogurt, whatever.
I'm gonna do yogurt. Okay. I'm so trust myself today to read and comprehend.
Actually, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna fit it all in here. It's gonna happen. You know, I'm always about the underdog, so I'm really rooting for the baby bullet here. I don't think you need a Vitamix unless you're gonna like own a juicing company
I know.
where that's actually work. And then we just, do your thing, and then we're ready to blend.
Yes, we are. All right, so back to the cinnamon. Who's that?
I don't know. Technology, it flashes every now and then.
And I think too, like when I make my smoothies at home, I keep them very simple and I always have on hand some frozen fruit. Because if I don't have fresh on hand or it went bad or whatever it is, I always have access to frozen fruit. And when you are looking for frozen fruit, make sure that the ingredient just says fruit. Like this, if it's strawberries, it should just be strawberries. If it's blueberries, it should just be blueberries. There's no need for any other ingredients in frozen fruit.
Also, just a, grocery tip, we got most of this from Trader Joe's this week, so excellent prices. Aldi, I get all my fruit from Aldi. I'm a big Aldi fan, with their fruit. They normally have really good stuff. So really good pricing. Check out either one of those. You want to blend this up in the Vitamix first?
Yep.
It's my blender versus your blender.
This is funny. This is like a war.
Okay, so wait, I just want to make sure we're positioned well, Ange. Okay, so they can see, see as best as they can. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. Oh. Should you not turn it on?
Nope. This thing goes up to a level 10. Okay. It's gonna sound like this. No. It sounds like a giant engine. All right, now we can under it.
Now you're just showing off.
All right,
Okay,
your turn.
all right, team baby bullet. I don't even know about bullet. This is the problem with the bullet. Too much in here.
Anything?
No, I don't know that. It works.
Oh,
You might be here all afternoon. I know, literally. All right. Hold tight.
keep in mind, this is a baby bullet.
Yeah.
I have a regular NutriBullet and it blends up all my smoothies with ease. It does take a lot longer though than the Vitamix, for sure.
For that price, it better.
This is true.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
We just need to maneuver around a bit.
We do pack it to the brim.
I know. I would have honestly said half the recipe, but I wasn't thinking that perfectly. I'm gonna do one more time, like just move some stuff around in here. I know it's like actually doing really well. Oh,
That
yeah.
looks good.
I thought that there was that. There's like an avocado over here on the side. That's what I was seeing. Okay, we're gonna do the one more round. I should have timed it, huh? Oh, well. Okay, you can hear the ice in there. So blend the ice. You don't need much ice either.
No. Because all the ingredients are mostly cold anyway, so it's really up to you.
All right.
Wonder why this one's so much darker. Does it look darker to you?
Wouldn't you think the blueberries? We didn't add as much blueberries.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Mhm.
It only happens once a year, so it could be this time that I'm wrong. All right. So I will say this. All right. In defense
Hear it.
of the almighty superior. So you can kind of tell from here that it didn't, like, the sides didn't get it, right? Scoop around. So you'll be fine. But it's not all, again, this was probably, I don't even know what these things cost anymore. So
A baby bullet.
yeah.
Well, definitely more than half of the cost left. Hey, that's not so bad.
Yeah, look at that.
There's actually chunkier pieces left
Oh,
in the Vitamix.
take a bow, vitamins. Take a bow.
Take a look at that. So this side is the baby bullet. This side is the Vitamix. You can see that there's still chunky pieces of the fruit here compared to this.
And it all just depends on your, it just all depends what you want for a consistency thing too. So, okay. So cheers. Wait, our student has to get a picture of this. Go ahead. All right, let's taste it. That is so good. So I will say this, it's definitely thicker without the juice. Yeah, so you
But
just
it's
might
still
need,
very sweet.
it's still really sweet.
Mhm.
Well, we did have the peach yogurt, so that's gonna have that, but, Me personally, I would have probably thrown a little bit of like almond milk in here just to,
You know what we did last time too was added peanut butter.
mm,
It made it a little bit more savory, that nut butter,
yeah,
that made it real thick. But too, some people prefer to have their smoothies like, you know, by the spoon and like have it like a smoothie bowl
yeah,
type of thing. So, you know, it's really your preference. Now, keep in mind too that you're getting lots of servings of fruit within a smoothie. If you're having issues with swallowing, if you're having like a decrease in your appetite where you just don't feel like eating, liquid nutrition tends to be easiest.
Yeah.
You can sip on this. You can put it in a cup that you don't see with a lid and sip.
yeah.
So if the color, if the texture is bothering you, you feel like it's turning you off to look at that, that is a good way to put it in one of those like Yetis or
Yeah.
something like that.
Like a to-go cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you could just sip on it and, you know, you're getting tons of vitamins and minerals, you're getting calories, you're getting protein, you're getting healthy fats from the avocado. So
That avocado is amazing.
yes.
I mean, I would definitely say if you're the consistency, we need a liquid in this.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but okay. So
We do want to share the recipe with you in the chat.
Yep.
And we're also going to share a survey. If you would please help us out and fill out that survey, give us your feedback. We want to hear from you. Like we mentioned earlier, we are trying to work on some of the tech stuff, getting an additional camera in here, having better sound with new mics. So we are taking your feedback. So we really appreciate that.
yeah, definitely. And just a reminder too, if you ever want to cook along with us, you can email us.
Mhm.
We can put Angela's long last name in the chat, put her email address in there. You can email Ange prior to, and just, you know, and ask what the ingredient list is. We can send that off to you.
Yep.
If you do not, how you find out about our classes and what we're cooking, subscribe to our newsletter. So in that survey, you will find a space to do that. If you also go to our website, you'll see under Get Involved, you'll see a space to put your name, first and last name, and your email address, and you automatically get added to our list. So that's a great way to find out each week what we're cooking. And we'll go from there. So happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Enjoy your weekend.
Sorry to interrupt. We do have our September and October
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
recipes coming out here soon. A lot of plant-based things, a lot of breakfast ideas, a ton of snacks. This was feedback from previous, you know, participants in our cooking demos. So we love to hear from you and we're definitely listening. So give us some feedback and we are going to stop the recording.
Yeah, we're going to stop the recording and take any questions with our virtual audience. Thanks so much.